Beelink GTR5 Mini PC Workstation Review. With a Ryzen 9 5900HX powering it, the Beelink GTR5 is a mini PC that is the perfect solution for almost any desktop task. The Vega 8 graphics also means even gaming wouldn't be a problem. This impressive machine is definitely worth considering. If one were to be exact, the GTR5 doesn't attempt to draw attention. It is a black, boxy rectangular with perforations on most of the cover and sides. On the lid stands a blazing Beelink badge and shiny AMD marking along with a fingerprint reader. What's more, both panels are imprinted with GR9 emblems, though we are unaware of their relevance as the collection is GTR. It's unclear why they were chosen, as they clash with the other logos and branding. At 6.6 by 4.7 inches, the GTR5 occupies a limited area on my desktop. Moreover, it stands slightly at merely 1.5 inches in height. Additionally, it is surprisingly lightweight at just 1.4 pounds, which is advantageous given the mounting option. The included holder doesn't seem very robust, notably, since it attaches with two minor screws to the GTR5 nearby its border. In the GTR5, two SDIMM RAM ports are used. Whatever version you pick, you will receive double-channel memory. This PC can support a top of 64 GB for full RAM. The M.2 2280 NVMe slot can accommodate as much as 2 TB for an SSD. Additionally, there is room for one more M.2 2280 drive, but only SATA. If higher storage capacity is necessary, the GTR5 is able to have an additional 2.5-inch disk, reaching up to 2 TB. We are delighted that the GTR5 has not only one but two 2.5 GB LAN ports. Provided your networking hardware can back it up, this will make an immense surge in the connection speed. While the majority of home web plans won't surpass a gigabit, you can trust in 2.5 gigabits of transfer rate between devices on your network. To me, this is exceptional for transferring huge files to and from my NAS. The GTR5 is equipped with a potent Ryzen 9 5900HX, which is indeed a mobile chip but can slightly do the job with 8 cores and 16 threads. The base clock of this model commences at 3.3 GHz as the boost speed attains 4.6 GHz. This laptop is provided with either 32 GB or 64 GB of DDR4 SDIMM RAM operating at 3200 MHz. The GTR5 outshone even the Mac Mini M1 and exceeded expectations. Except for the 25 GB state archiving check, it surpassed the Dell Optiplex 7090 Ultra with its i7-1185G7 in every task. Much of this success can be put down to the SSD rather than the CPU. The handbrake video coding test of the GTR5 was completed in less than half the time taken by Optiplex and even before the Mac Mini M1. The GTR5 is also useful for some light gaming owing to its Vega GPU. It granted a quite playable score of 35 frames per second in the Civilization V benchmark at 1080p. The Optiplex 7090 Ultra and its integrated Iris Z GPU were beaten with decent results on Firestrike and Time Spy tests. To put it simply, you could probably manage a decent selection of games at 720p or 1080p with reduced to medium settings. We could easily enjoy Destiny 2 at 1080p low settings with a satisfactory frame rate. If put under strain, this mini PC will fire up its fans, which can become quite noisy. Nonetheless, for standard desktop applications, the GTR5 is comparatively silent. The GTR5 came installed with Windows 11 Pro and had little bloatware, much different than what you'd find in the ISO images from Microsoft. The GTR5 functions well in Linux due to its superior hardware.